Building Information Modeling, BIM, standards across Europe vary by country, reflecting national priorities, industry maturity, and regulatory frameworks. While the ISO 19650 series provides a common international foundation for BIM processes, many European nations have developed their own standards and mandates to align with local needs. Here's an overview of BIM standards and adoption across key European countries. In the UK, BIM, Building Information Modeling, standards for Revit projects are guided by a structured framework of national and international standards. The key aim is to ensure consistent, collaborative, and efficient digital construction practices. Here's a breakdown of the relevant UK BIM standards and how they are typically applied in Autodesk Revit projects. UK BIM standards for Revit projects. BSEN ISO 19650 series, core standard. What it is: the main international standard adopted in the UK for BIM. Parts relevant to Revit projects. ISO 19650-1, concepts and principles. ISO 19650-2, delivery phase of the assets. ISO 19650-3, operational phase. ISO 19650-5, security-minded approach. UK BIM framework. What is: a guidance suite that helps UK practitioners apply ISO 19650. When was BIM first used in UK? Early 2000s. Early adopters in the UK construction industry began experimenting with BIM-like tools, particularly in large or complex projects. 2007 to 2010. Increased industry awareness and pilot projects using BIM tools like Autodesk Revit, Bentley, and ArchiCAD. 2011. The UK government published its BIM mandate, announcing that all centrally procured public projects must use Level 2 BIM by 2016. This was a turning point that drove mainstream adoption. April 2016. BIM Level 2 became mandatory for all public sector construction projects in England. This mandate included requirements for digital 3D models, collaboration, and data exchange standards. Top 5 BIM projects in London. 1 Crossrail, Elizabeth Line, London. As the UK's largest infrastructure project, Crossrail is a pioneering example of BIM in public transport. The project utilized BIM to manage vast amounts of data across multiple contractors and disciplines, streamlining design and construction processes. Its success led to the Elizabeth Line winning the 2024 RIBA Sterling Prize for Architecture. 22 Bishopsgate, London. Standing at 62 stories, 22 Bishopsgate is the tallest building in London's financial district. The project employed advanced BIM techniques, including 4D modeling and virtual reality, to coordinate complex designs and construction logistics. This approach facilitated efficient project delivery and enhanced collaboration among stakeholders. 3. 19 Elms, London. This €330 million mixed-use development features 2 glass towers and incorporates extensive BIM applications. The project utilized 3D rebar modeling to identify potential issues early, enabling efficient construction processes. Notably, it achieved one of London's largest continuous concrete pours, demonstrating the effectiveness of BIM in managing complex structural elements. Marischal Square, Aberdeen. A key component of Aberdeen's city centre regeneration, Marischal Square is a mixed-use development that integrates offices, retail spaces, and a hotel. BIM Level 2 was implemented to detect clashes and optimize construction workflows, resulting in reduced waste and improved project efficiency. Priority Schools Building Program, PSBP, UK. The PSBP aimed to rebuild and refurbish dilapidated schools across the UK. Using BIM technology, the program delivered 12 award-winning schools ahead of schedule and within budget. BIM facilitated seamless collaboration and adherence to sustainability goals, setting a benchmark for educational. In Germany, BIM standards for Revit projects align with European and international guidelines, but also incorporate national norms and digital strategy goals under the umbrella of Plan and Bauen 4.0. The application of these standards in Autodesk Revit must reflect specific data structuring, naming conventions, IFC exchange requirements, and coordination practices. BIM standards and guidance in Germany. 1. DIN Spec 91400, BIM classification according to STLB BAU. Purpose: provide the standardized classification system to connect BIM models with tendering, STLB BAU, and cost estimation systems. 2. DIN Spec 91465, media and room requirements. Purpose: classifies media and room requirements in buildings, especially for media-rich environments like schools, hospitals, or studios. 3. DIN Yin ISO 19650 Series, Parts 1 to 5. Overview: German adoption of the International BIM Standard, ISO 19650, providing the global framework. 4. BIM 4 INFRA 2020 Guidelines. Initiative developed by the Federal Ministry for Digital and Transport, BMDV, to support BIM implementation in infrastructure projects. When was BIM first used in Germany? 2006 to 2010. Early academic and pilot projects started exploring BIM concepts, especially in research institutions and private engineering firms. 2013. Major infrastructure projects like Stuttgart 21 and Frankfurt Airport expansions began using BIM processes, marking some of the earliest high-profile applications. 2015. The Digital Building Platform, Plan and Bauen 4.0, was established with support from the German government to promote BIM use. 2017. The German Federal Ministry of Transport and Digital Infrastructure, BMVI, launched a BIM roadmap requiring mandatory use of BIM for all federal transportation infrastructure projects by end of 2020. Training, pilot projects, and standard development along the way. December 2020. BIM became mandatory for all federally funded transportation infrastructure projects in Germany. Top 5 BIM projects in Germany: 1. Futurium, Berlin. Cultural Center, Museum, Lab, Forum. Futurium is a low-energy building that achieved the BNB Gold sustainability rating. The facade's play of light and shadow not only enhances aesthetics, but also contributes to energy efficiency. Rastatt Tunnel, rail infrastructure. As one of Germany's largest government-funded BIM projects, this 4.27 kilometers tunnel is part of the BMVI's pilot BIM initiatives. It aims to enhance efficiency and coordination in large-scale infrastructure projects. Filstel Bridge, railway bridge. Standing 85 meters tall, this bridge is among Germany's highest railway bridges. The project employed BIM for precise planning and execution, ensuring structural integrity and efficiency. Hanover Hauptbahnhof, main station, Lower Saxony. The Hanover Hauptbahnhof modernization project serves as a pioneering BIM pilot project for Deutsche Bahn. The planning process began with the creation of a 3D as-built model of the existing structures, formed through precise measurement and data collection. This model served as the foundation for all subsequent planning and coordination efforts. KfW Westercade, Frankfurt. The KfW Westercade in Frankfurt is a pioneering example of sustainable architecture and building information modeling, BIM, integration. Completed in 2010, this 15-story office building serves as the headquarters for KfW Banking Group and stands as one of the most energy-efficient office buildings globally. In Poland, BIM standards for Revit projects are rapidly developing, influenced by both European ISO 19650 norms and local initiatives such as Polski Standard BIM, PSBM, and guidance from Building Smart Polska. The goal is to establish consistent, collaborative workflows across architecture, engineering, and construction sectors in line with EU directives and public procurement policies. Poland BIM Standards and Guidance. National BIM Strategy and Roadmap. Target adoption by 2025. Achieve a level of BIM adoption comparable to the UK's implementation, incorporating elements such as digital twins, digital security, lean methodology, and ecological considerations. ISO 19650 adoption in Poland. Poland has embraced the ISO 19650 series, the international standard for managing information over the whole life cycle of a built asset using BIM. This adoption reflects Poland's commitment to aligning with global best practices in BIM implementation. When was BIM first used in Poland? Building information modeling, BIM, was first introduced in Poland in the early 2010s, though adoption was initially slow and limited mainly to large private sector companies and multinational firms operating in the country. Early 2010s. Initial use of BIM by international construction and engineering firms like Skanska, POR, and Budimex in large-scale private projects, mainly focused on 3D modeling and clash detection. 2014 to 2015. Growing awareness of BIM in academic and professional communities. First pilot BIM-based tenders appeared in isolated public infrastructure projects. Introduction of BIM training at Polish technical universities. 2018. Launch of BIM Standard PL, a voluntary guideline developed by Polish industry leaders and associations to promote consistent BIM practices in public and private construction. 2021. The Polish Ministry of Development and Technology launched the digitization of the construction process project and began drafting the national BIM strategy and roadmap, signaling formal government support. Top 5 BIM projects in Poland. 1. Bielański Hospital expansion. The Bielański Hospital expansion in Warsaw is a significant healthcare infrastructure project that utilized advanced building information modeling, BIM, techniques to enhance efficiency and transparency. Warsaw Unit, Warsaw. The Warsaw Unit is a prominent skyscraper located in the heart of Warsaw, Poland, developed by Galamco. Standing at 202 meters tall, it offers approximately 57,000 square meters of modern office space across 45 floors. The building is situated at Rondo Dasinskiego, a key business district in the city. Warsaw Place, Warsaw. The Warsaw Place development in Warsaw is a landmark mixed-use complex that integrates advanced building information modeling, BIM, throughout its design, construction, and operational phases. Developed by HB Revis, the project comprises 3 buildings: the 310-meter-tall Warsaw Tower and 2 mid-rise structures, Warsaw 1 and Warsaw 2. Green Latinia, near Wrocław. The Green Latinia project, located near Wrocław, Poland, is a notable example of integrating building information modeling, BIM, with prefabricated construction techniques to achieve sustainability and efficiency in residential development. Solidarity Transport Hub, CPK. While specific details about the implementation of building information modeling, BIM, in the STH project are limited, the scale and complexity of the development suggest that BIM technologies are likely employed to enhance design coordination, construction efficiency, and facility management. Given the project's ambition and the involvement of international design firms, it's reasonable to infer that BIM plays a crucial role in its execution. In France, BIM standards and Revit projects follow a mix of international ISO 19650 guidelines and specific national frameworks, such as the MINE project, PPBM, and Réglementation Numérique for public works. France emphasizes open BIM approaches using IFC and is gradually aligning its public sector with digital delivery mandates. France BIM standards and guidance. 1. National BIM Strategy, Plan BIM 2022. Launched by Le Plan Transition Numérique dans le Bâtiment, PTNB. Replaced by Plan BIM 2022. 2. ISO 19650 series. Adopted as NFYN ISO 19650. Adopted in France as NFYN ISO 19650, Parts 1 to 5. Defines a framework for information management throughout the asset lifecycle. mandated or recommended for major infrastructure/public projects. Building Information Modeling, BIM, was first introduced in France in the early 2000s, but it gained significant traction around 2014 to 2015 following government-led initiatives aimed at digitizing the construction sector. Early 2000s, BIM tools like ArchiCAD and Revit were being used in isolated architectural practices. 2014, launch of PTNB. The planned transition numérique dans le bâtiment, PTNB, was launched by the French government. This marked France's first structured national approach to BIM, aiming to modernize the building sector. 2017 to 2018, transition from PTNB to Plan BIM 2022, focusing on wider implementation in public procurement. Several large-scale projects like Grand Paris Express and public housing began to include BIM as a requirement. 2020s. France aligned with ISO 19650 standards and increased use of Open BIM through Building Smart France. The restoration of Notre Dame de Paris, following the devastating fire in April 2019, stands as a remarkable example of integrating building information modeling, BIM, with heritage conservation. This approach not only facilitated a meticulous reconstruction process, but also ensured the preservation of the cathedral's historical integrity. The Gare Saint-Denis Pleyel is a pivotal component of the Grand Paris Express, the expansive metro expansion project transforming the Paris metropolitan area. Designed by renowned Japanese architect Kengo Kuma, the station is set to be one of the busiest in France, with an anticipated 250,000 daily passengers upon the full completion of the connecting lines. The Clichy-Bagnols Eco-District in Paris is a pioneering urban development project that exemplifies sustainable city planning and innovative construction practices. While specific details about the implementation of building information modeling, BIM, in this project are limited, the scale and complexity of the development suggest that BIM methodologies were integral to its design and execution. The Alto Tower in La Défense, Paris, stands as a testament to the integration of building information modeling, BIM, in modern architectural design and construction. Completed in 2020, this 152-meter-tall skyscraper comprises 38 office floors and offers 51,000 square meters of high-end office space. The Pierrefonds Waste Management Plant, located on Réunion Island in France, is a significant infrastructure project aimed at transforming waste management and energy production on the island. In Croatia, BIM standards and Revit projects are emerging as part of the broader European movement toward digital construction, primarily guided by the ISO 19650 series and influenced by local government strategies and academic initiatives. While Croatia does not yet have a fully established national BIM standard like some other EU countries, it increasingly aligns with EU directives and best practices from countries like Germany, the UK, and France. Croatia BIM standards and guidance. One national BIM strategy and initiatives. The Croatian Chamber of Civil Engineers published general guidelines in 2017, offering a starting point for BIM adoption in construction. 2 ISO 19650, Croatia adoption. HRNEN ISO 19650-1:2019. Croatia has adopted the ISO 19650 standard, a global framework for managing information throughout the life cycle of a built asset. This standard emphasizes a collaborative approach to information management, aiming to improve efficiency and reduce risks in construction projects. The Croatian version is available as HRNEN ISO 19650-1:2019. When was BIM first used in Croatia? Building information modeling, BIM, was first introduced in Croatia in the early 2010s, though its adoption was initially limited and primarily driven by private sector architects and engineers experimenting with BIM tools like Autodesk Revit and ArchiCAD. Early 2010s. 2014 to 2016. First noticeable interest in structured BIM usage emerged, largely through academia and early adopters in the private sector. 2017. The Ministry of Physical Planning, Construction, and State Property, MPGI, joined the EU BIM task group, marking the Croatian government's formal involvement in BIM strategy discussions at a European level. 2018. The nonprofit organization BIM Hrvatska, BIM Croatia, was established to promote BIM across the industry. 2021. BIM guidance for public infrastructure projects was introduced by the Croatian government, further formalizing its use in public procurement. Top 5 BIM projects in Croatia. The Katina mixed-use building in Croatia stands as a notable example of integrating building information modeling, BIM, into architectural and structural design. Located in the town of Katina, this project exemplifies how advanced BIM workflows can seamlessly connect architectural vision with structural engineering. The Kosinj hydropower plant, HES Kosinj, in Croatia is a significant infrastructure project that has integrated building information modeling, BIM, into its design and planning processes. The Chickenville eco-friendly egg farm, located in Rakov Potok near Samobor, Croatia, is a notable example of sustainable agricultural architecture. The project integrates building information modeling, BIM, to create an educational and eco-conscious poultry farm. The Peljasak Bridge and its associated access road stand as a monumental infrastructure project in Croatia, notably integrating building information modeling, BIM, and digital construction technologies to enhance efficiency and collaboration. The Strojarska Business Center, also known as the VMD area, is a prominent mixed-use development located in the Kruj district of Zagreb, Croatia. Completed in 2015, the complex comprises 6 buildings, including 2 skyscrapers, with Building B standing at 96 meters tall and featuring 25 floors, making it the tallest residential building in Croatia. The development offers a blend of commercial and residential spaces, along with amenities such as a restaurant, kindergarten, grocery store, gym, conference room, coffee shop, laundry, and car wash.